If you first get one tattoo, you get one more really fast. And I think I have the same here, that if you first have one Porsche, you really need one more. My name is Bruno Jacobsen. I'm an architect and I live here in the forest together with my family, and I'm the founder of the Nordic barnhouse project. We chose moving out here mostly because of the kids. It was about giving the kids something that we couldn't give them in the old house. We needed a change. We built closer and closer, and we built higher and higher, and still we're getting more disconnected to each other. And what happened when we moved out here is we got much more connected to neighbors, much more connected to each other, and much more connected to the nature. If I should explain what it is we have here, imagine you have a forest. In the middle of it, you remove only the most necessary trees, and then you place a house in there. That gives you the feeling that the nature is so close to you that you can touch it from the house. And it's a place where you completely relax when you arrive. It's still tied in the architecture, but it's cozy and it's warm. You get that special feeling right away when you arrive. For me, design means everything. It's so important that we always think about design in so many ways. I have always had that love to doing things differently and do them most of all right. You have to say no. It's so important. It's the strongest word in an interior design or in an architecture project is have to say no. Because if you say yes to everything, then you connect a lot of things that doesn't look good or connect with each other. It comes down to maybe 4 or 5 great materials that really works together and make that calmness you need. I really mean it when I say that things are made to be used. So if it's architecture, is it cars, is it something else? If you can't use it, what's the point of it? So I don't have the cars for collecting dust. I have them because I use them and because I get some joy and happiness driving them. The thing with Porsche is that they design something that lasts a lifetime. They don't go in one direction and then change it. So you have that iconic design that keeps on. And if you see a 911 from the 60s and you see a 911 from now, you can recognize it right away, the iconic shape. And they have always a certain way of work with design and materials together. And I think that is really something special. Always have that dream that I could sit in my house and look across the country yard and see the classic lady holding there, smiling with her eyes and a little bit shiny flare in the front hood. And that was the start of the barnhouse box. A box where I put my car, but it's also a box where I get a cup of coffee or meet with some friends that have the same passion about the brand. So it's not just a garage, it's not just an art museum, it's more than architectural aesthetic man cave, you could say. For me, it will be a room full of memories, but it will still be aesthetic and it will be sleek and nice in the design still. So it follows what we have in the rest of the house. I think the 911 Targa means that you need to have time. So a weekend trip is perfect with that one. It's perfect to just take an evening ride. The 996 is a different story. It's easy, it's fast, and you can use it for almost everything. And the tractor is just pure joy. When I use the tractor, I'm that type of guy who take an old hat and I take some other clothes on, a bit more farmer-ish, and I love that. I think it's a blast. Porsche for me is passion. It must be memories. And it's for sure also design. But it means a lot more. I remember, and we talked about it so often, when the kids were small, sitting in the back of the Targa, and they were falling asleep because we came home late after a long day on the road, and we were always looking in the mirror and seeing the kids sleeping against each other, and I think that's where everything started with the kids. They are so much into Porsche, so much into race cars. Tristan, my son, he's talking Porsche 24/7, and it's so funny to see that how it grows in him. And I really hope that I have the possibility to keep my cars when I'm not here anymore, so he can keep on the story about our family and Porsche in that way.